What's up, welcome back to Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of Die My Love, the new black comedy drama film from Lynne Ramsay starring Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson. This film is quite notable, of course, because it's the first film from Lynne Ramsay since You Were Never Really Here came out way back in 2018. That was a movie I liked quite a bit, starring Joaquin Phoenix. Really propulsive and powerful film. And Die My Love is a lot different than that, for sure. And the film was theatrically released by Mubi in a wide debut. Lynne Ramsay's Die My Love takes a lot of swings and should be applauded for the riskiness of its filmmaking, the riskiness of its storytelling. Jennifer Lawrence plays a new mother who is struggling with parenthood while also seeing her relationship with her husband crumble. That husband, played by Robert Pattinson. You have a lot of star power in this movie. The problem, though, is that the storytelling is way too opaque for me, and the drama of the film just does not feel real. While there's a lot of impressive stylistic decisions, any emotional weight you're trying to feel watching this film does not work. They just do not feel like real characters to me. So when you watch them make a lot of poor decisions, both together and individually, it's hard to be too motivated with the story. That said, we like when our good actors take chances, and this was definitely a risky script. So no harm, no foul, but the film just did not work for me. Unfortunately, it's coming at kind of bad timing for Lawrence with the Oscar race, just because there's been a bunch of mom roles that have gotten acclaim this year, notably Hamnet with Jessie Buckley, and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You with Rose Byrne. And Jennifer Lawrence seems pretty clearly to be at the back of that pack, given that the reception to Die My Love has not been nearly as strong as those other two films. And I think she does a very capable job. It's a very mature role, but it asks a lot, right? A new mother who does not have things together as she develops this postpartum depression that kind of expands beyond the traditional definition of that diagnosis into a form of psychosis. And you're watching acting out, you're watching abnormal behavior, you're watching child endangerment, in general, just bad judgment, and where that line starts and ends in terms of blaming the person versus blaming what's afflicting them. It's, of course, a delicate thing, a case-by-case basis in reality. But when you watch this movie, these just don't feel like real people to me. I think from the beginning, I was just kind of struggling with the manic id that seemed to possess both of them in the relationship when it was going well in the early days, as we see before they get pregnant and then have this newborn child. It didn't feel like a drama that was grounded in anything. And you see these other scenes as she begins to have dalliances with a neighbor of sorts, a neighbor character played by Lakeith Stanfield, and a lot of it's very abstract and opaque in terms of it doesn't really, I think, hold your hand through a lot of the plot. But on the other hand, there's just no standout moment of storytelling in the beginning, and it has a notable ending. It's a flashy ending for sure. And this movie is based on a book, made some changes to it. I just really struggle to connect with watching these people have a hard time, specifically this mother have a hard time. Pattinson, of course, he's never bad. It's cool to see him and Lawrence in a two-hander like this. I really enjoyed that. I think he plays off her energy well, playing this kind of country guy, gets married, has his kid, but doesn't seem like the most present partner. I will say I think everything with the dog in their relationship works pretty well. I think that point was driven home. And in terms of Lynne Ramsay's contributions, I mean, the camera moves a lot, which is a change from the very beginning, where we have this static shot as we watch them enter this home that Pattinson's character has inherited from his family. It's a pretty run down, out in the country type house. And then from there, there's just a lot more movement. There's a lot of visual flashes and frames that really kind of change things and different kinds of sequences and whatnot. It's not a straightforward piece by any means, but there's a lot of directing flair. I just have major issues with how the script works, because I just don't think the characters are successful in the end, despite good performances, despite capable cinematography and all that. So it was a swing. And we like it when our star actors take swings. This is probably the biggest swing Jennifer Lawrence has taken since Mother, right? Similar themes, of course. And you like it when they work with great directors, like someone like Lynne Ramsay with storied career, celebrated career in indie cinema. So it is what it is. I don't think this movie's gonna make too much noise beyond this opening weekend, though. Let me know, what'd you think of Die My Love? Did this movie work for you? And I would not be shocked if mothers who have experienced postpartum depression, assumingly in less extreme ways than depicted in this film, but I'd not be shocked if people who have experienced that maybe have a different response to the character. But let me know either way how you felt about it. And for more film reviews, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.